Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks. Somebody sent me this file. It's evidently a free file. Pretty interesting. I'd like to see what it looks like after it's cut out. But it's all made up of hairlines. And these just need to be marked. So you can see this is a red. It's actually a CMYK. And I was going to see what this color is. And I know he's going to laser engrave it. So most likely you're going to want to use RGB. But it's all hairlines. So he needs to mark some of these and cut this out. But he goes, convert the red hairlines to black 2-point lines. So what we need to do first is find the red hairline. So this thing is, his system is set up on points. This is, okay, it's less than 20 inches. So we're going to set our nudge factor to 20. And for the one I'm doing it for, you need to set your nudge distance on 0, 0. I think life will be a lot easier. So now I'm going to select a red. And I'm going to go to, this is a little bit different because we have two hairlines we're trying to fix. Go to edit, find and replace. You could go find and replace, but I'm going to go find object. From selection, find all. And then I'm going to Control G to group that together. And then I'm going to go back. For some reason, you have to go back. Well, I'm trying to get the red. Well, I thought I grouped it together. Let me back up here. Okay. Picking the red. Got red selected. From selection. Find all. Control G to group all that together. Maybe I didn't hit it perfectly. Why is it not? Well, let's back up one more time. You know what? Maybe let's ungroup it all. That's what it was. Okay. Red hairline, from selection, find all. Control G to group it. Nudge it over. Well, because remember I backed up. So there is all your red hairlines. Now also on this drawing, they have marks of part numbers, which I've never really, I would like to see what this is later. So this is, it makes, well, we can do black hairlines, I guess. Let's select all this. Well, we don't have to select it. We can go get the black. So in this, the black needs to be red. Okay, I forgot one step. This needs to be 2 points. So we're set over millimeters. So let's hit 12 on the keyboard. F12. And change the graphic to points. And also I would change it right now to RGB. And he wants some black. I'm still on CMYK. RGB, black. And then we could select all this and turn them into 2-point black. So now we have two. So this is only going to mark and not cut. So now we need to select, it's actually bigger than I thought it was going to be. From selection, find all. I'm going to go and Control G and group them. And then for some reason you have to grab them again and move them out of the way. Now, this is pretty cool because it left out those numbers that I can't stand. These need to be red and hairlines. Yep. There we go. I didn't left click it. So now we have red hairlines to cut out. We have black lines to mark. And let's put all that back together. Now, I missed one gear for somehow. I don't know how that happened, but we could very easily, it needs to be a hairline and the neck needs to be red, most likely. There we go. And I don't know how these other parts got missed. Huh. I'd be real curious if they, you know what? They're double up. They're double lines. They're probably not needed. There's something bad in the drawing. Yeah, it's right there. It's already there. So I'm going to say those aren't needed. The one I'm doing it for, please double check that. Because I can't imagine. Tell you what, I'm going to turn it blue for a second and look at it closer. Okay, it is needed. It is needed because it's, well, okay, they're fitting a part inside of a part. So we'll just make that red now in a hairline because those would be a cut line. Now, the only other suggestion I have, and hopefully I don't forget, let's put this one over there, and it's already hairline in red. Yeah, they're putting parts in a part. I don't believe in these numbers. I guess it would help you put it together, but you've got it on the screen. You know, I would pull it out of you can very easily put this over there and you can do it. And it's just laser time. But my suggestion is it's just going to take a good long time to engrave something 17 by 10, all these black marks. What I would do, okay, we need to put that there and those red ones there and just double check what I'm doing. And I would group this together, Control G. Then I think my black is grouped together. I don't think we need, okay, gave them a little advertisement, that's fine. I don't think we need, we're going to so this is all you're cutting. No, take it back. This is going to be, this is your engraving. But we don't want to raster engrave something that's going to take this long. What my suggestion would be is to turn this into a hairline, okay? And then put these over here, are part numbers. So what, that's going to work. It's going to work, believe me. So I'm going to group all this together. This might not make any sense. I'm going to group all this together. So let's say this is your laser bed and you got it set in there. Okay. I would run this in 2 separate jobs. I would run this first. They're hairlines and they're going to mark. But let's say you're cutting this out of 1/8" plywood. Well, you know what? We got double lines there. Well, it doesn't matter. It's just marking them. It shouldn't matter. It's going to take a little bit more time, but you could vector engrave this 20 times faster than you would rastering engraving. And by doing that, you're going to run all these little numbers. So you could run this. Let's say you're doing 1/8" plywood and it takes your laser 100 power at 10 speed to get through 1/8" plywood. We'll just run it at 100 power at 50 speed and it's just going to mark this. Then move that file out of the laser bed. Don't move your piece of wood. Matter of fact, I would use blue tape to tape down your severs. And you would always want to cut it out last and then cut this out. And by blue tape, if your board is as big as I would just take some blue tape on your rulers and put a couple of pieces of blue tape on your rulers and on the wood. It does two things. It keeps it from moving, and it also keeps you in mindset that, oh no, I don't need to move it. I need to. So you'd run this job twice and then run this at 100 power at 10 speed or 5 speed, whatever it takes you to get through 1/8 inch plywood. You always would want to mark first because some of these pieces are going to fall. I went a little over and beyond what he probably wanted, but seriously, if you raster engrave this, it would take forever. Anyway, I hope that helped a little bit. Thank you for watching.